8%, new little video. On this one, I was redoing some of my kits, and so I thought that since it's already all outside, I'll show you what I carry. I did a video in the past of like my mentality of kits, and I have all different kits. So I have one in my in my backpack. I have one somewhere in the house, and this one is the one I carry in my car. And so it has a kind of different purpose. First is kind of three different purposes. So one is that pretty much every time that I go hiking or something like this, I bring my car. So that means that this kit would be in my car. So it carries it's kind of for be self-sufficient for at least 3 days. And the reason is that, and you'll see there's a big extensive first aid kit. And so that means that, for example, if something would happen in a hike, then I could send someone to my car and say, okay, pick up the black bag, and everything is inside there, and they could bring it back to the hike. So I think fully loaded is about 30 pounds. But like, as you can see, it has a lot of capacities. So that would be one of the use. The second use as well, again, if something happens, I'm at a show or something like this, and something happened in the city, a disaster or something like this, I can, at least if I can get to my car, I got 72 hours of gear in there. And as well as that, you'll see I'll do another video on 2 other kits that I carry, so kind of what I call my EDC. And so this is either redundancy for my EDC or complement my EDC. So that's another use. Another use as well as I told you, my first aid kit is pretty significant in that one. So if I get into a car accident, well, if I arrive on the scene as a car accident, obviously with a medical background, I would provide some help. So again, that would be another use. Car breakdown, again, another use. So this is how I built that one. So it's for 72 hours, self-sufficient. But can be used in different settings. So that's why it has a pretty good backpack. And yeah, and so we'll go through it a little bit. So basically, the backpack, I forgot, I forgot the name of it. I bought it when I went to the States one time, and but it's obviously kind of tactical look. Has a lot of pockets into it. Amazing back there with some straps so you can add some gear in the back. A lot of pockets in the front as well. Over here, mesh pockets that I can put a lot of gear in it. And once I show you, it's more for the gear than the pack, and reviewing the pack actually. So a lot of pockets over here as well on the side. Big pocket in the back where usually I keep my airway kits, which I'll show you when I do my first aid, and some pockets on the side as well. So the first items, and actually one of the items here is basically a crank and solar panel flashlight slash radio, weather radio. So that's one of the use over here. Bottle opener. So this is, so it's small, compact, has multiple use. So obviously every gear that I try to have in there has multiple use, and so this is one of the use there. So I use it mostly for the radio, but it gives me a light, and that's why it's attached on the outside, so I can grab to it very quickly. And so then after that, I separated all my gear by section, because like I said, I was kind of doing the list, so there's a few things I'll be added on, and I need to buy them. So I'm just doing the list as we speak now. So this is kind of water slash cooking section. Actually, this will be kind of more over there. So this is the MSR. It's an MSR water filter, but it has a carbon on it. And so I was talking to a few people with knowledgeable in urban disaster, and one problem with a lot of, obviously with a lot of water that you have, is that even if you boil water, things like that, it won't take off the chemicals part of it. And so adding up a carbon to it, it can be used for that. Obviously wouldn't take care of all the stuff, but it would clean it out a little bit better. So that's why I choose that one for that purpose. I forgot the name of that one, but basically this is the purpose of this. Potassium permanganate, multiple use, and the reason it's in here, I wouldn't carry it otherwise, but it's kind of fire starters, as well as if stuck in the snow or something, it could make, because of the discoloration that it does, it could make like a nice sound, as like a purple sound, thing that it can be seen from a helicopter or a plane that would be looking for me if I have a car breakdown, as well as that obviously for his water property, so it can disinfect the water. Not really recommended, but anyway, it's a supplement, and as well as that there's a lot of component in your car that mix with potassium permanganate that you can make fire. So basically, because of its multi-use, then I have this in the car. Over there, I have the heater over here, so that could keep warm, or also can help a little bit to warm up some water, or melted some snow for water. And basically it's with so it's for methanol hydrate, so that it's pretty clean and stuff, and so I can put that in. I got the Mini Inferno for fire, and over here is the GSI minimalist kit. And basically all it is, it's kind of a cup that you use. So it's a little kit inside that basically you can use as a little pot, and then when you put the gray sleeve on there, that you can also drink out of this. It becomes a cup as well. And then inside there's again 2 more gel pack, so that I can start to boil at least a little bit of water with this. And then, yeah, so it's pretty compact and pretty useful. And then in the back there, I got some MRE. So I got about for 2 or 3 days of food in there, depending if I'm by myself or with other people, and be sharing. So, but at least I got some food, and as well as in my car itself, I got some emergency ration, because I just bought a new truck, and you can hide stuff like behind under seats and things like that. So that's another part for the food. Over here is kind of the tools I'm using. I'm missing now my my shovel as well. So I got the Special Forces shovel from Cold Steel, like the Spetsnaz replica. So that's also in the bag. But right now I'm doing some experiments, so it's outside the bag. I got the BK K-Bar little knife here, as well as a little bit of a slingshot for well, self-defense and procure meat if need to be. Some paracords, some bank line, some bungee cords, and again I'm gonna add to this probably like a tactical tomahawk, and another knife that would be more suitable for like urban things, so more like a robust knife that could be used. So that would be kind of my tools that I could be able to use. Over here, that little container, and it, again, this kind of stays on the top, so if for whatever reason I have to separate from my bag, or something happened to my bag and everything, this is one of the Pelican case, so basically it's crush proof, waterproof, and everything. There's a survival kit in that kit. So basically there's a garbage bag, some water tablets, a few tools here for other purpose, and then this is all my section for fire. So I got the kind of I forgot the name of those things, but they're like little, I think it's instant light or something like this. And basically all you have to do is open up over here, and it's a little bit like a briquette, but it's like a light, and so basically you just click that off and it does a little bit like a match. So so this one of there, and I got a little striker and the little well, I forgot the name of those now, but the Adventure Mythical Kit, the kits that you used to use sand with those two. So and little candle, little Inferno, and this one is inside there, just that, so in case, again, if I get separate from that kit, then I have one piece over here. Again, another green gel over here, little folded aluminum container, so I could improvise a little container with this, some fat wood, and a tree bouillon right over here, some jute twine, and a whistles. So again, all this is in that kit, which is carried kind of on the exterior of the bag. And so if something happened to the bag, whatever, it goes into the water or something, and some of the components of this bag gets lost, and at least I have this little kit. Or even if I need to get separate from my bag, I can always grab this very quickly and things. At the end of there, I got my old body bag, which I carry for 2 or 3 people, and as you can see, it's pretty bright, so that way also can be used as for signal, a little quick shelter. Again, if I go in a car accident, that means I can use this for a quick shelter over the victim if it's raining or something like this. And also if I'm in the outdoors, then again I can use that for a shelter or something like this. The Urban Survival Handbook by the SAS Urban Survival Handbook, so a bunch of kind of things that are good to know. Over here it's my kind of hygiene pocket, and so toothbrush, toilet, and alcohol. Over here is my light section, and again I'm gonna add a few more to those to that section, but right now what I have is the white one, which are 8 hours safety light stick, and this one is a green one, and again it's the Snipe. 2 radios, again in case that for communication stuff. And the last component, but not the least, as you can see, this is the first aid kit. And so basically here is all my airway, just kind of all my airway gear, as well as my suction over here, sea collars. This is my big first aid kit that I carry. Again, it's more oriented towards trauma, because it's more for if I carry in my car in case that I go in a car accident or something like this. I even have a delivery kit, again more for urban environment, but you never know. This is a cool, interesting, again it's in the airway part of it, and this one is those ambu bag, but it folds in that nice little container like this, and so basically it's easier to carry like this, and so it folds in there, and then once you open this it becomes like a full ambu bag to ventilate people. And over here I carry an old blanket that I did some experiment on it, the Adventure Mythical Kit blanket, but I put it back in an old BV sack that I had, but it's just that it folds better, and so now I put it in the kits. And this one is the BV. So again, it can be used for either first aid, or again with the shelter part to do shelter. So this is pretty much the kit, and hope you enjoyed the little video.